we talked a little bit about eating habits across the country, and we thought, you know what, let's talk a little bit about how we were raised, how we did dinners in our homes, and if things have changed, if things are the same. I'm going to start with you, Sarah.
Okay.
What was it like? What was mealtime like at the Gunn home?
Well, I have to be honest, I actually called my mom on the way here this morning to make sure my memory was actually reality and not something that I picture was okay. I did. I called her on the drive in. We all sat together in the kitchen, you know, the patterned wallpaper kitchen with the fan decor all around. Oh my God, it was horrible. But yeah, we sat together pretty much every night. And then if it was like a fancy meal with company, then we'd move to the dining room.
Right.
Right?
Yes.
And then, you know, there were rooms in our house we were never allowed to eat in, like the living room.
Of course.
No food or drink in there at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, mostly around the kitchen table, you know, iceberg lettuce, tomatoes, and that was a salad in 1980.
I get it. Yes.
Yeah,
okay, Randy, how about you? Did you grow up with dinner all around the table? Did you guys do your own thing?
It was always family, always table.
Always family,
and on the weekends, it
always
was breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
at the table.
At the table.
Yes.
And the strange thing was, my father ran his business through the house. Like, he didn't have an office.
Yeah.
And he'd work the business in the daytime. In the nighttime, that was the time for phone calls. So Mom would make the dinner, and then the phone would start ringing. And it was so important for someone to take the phone off the hook. And once in a while, Dad would get caught, and Mom would get so mad, like, "Rawr," you know. And remember the days you took the phone off the hook?
Yes.
Like, that's how you, like, sorry, we're busy eating dinner.
I miss those days.
And so now we go back.
Because then no one can find you if it's off the hook.
Exactly, it would be that easy. So now we go back, and the whole family's around the dinner, and all the kids are on their phone, and Dad's like, "Hey, put the phones away." You know, and it's like, wait a minute here.
Yeah. What do you do now with your boys?
I often stand because they like to eat at the island. So they eat at the island and I stand facing them and we just have a conversation while they're sitting and I don't know why I stand. There's another chair.
Are you eating the same meal as them?
Not always.
Okay.
No, that is a major struggle in my house. They have they eat very healthy food, but they have a very limited selection of what they like.
Right.
It increases by one thing like every 2 weeks or something. It's actually torture.
Yeah, no, I think that's changed a lot too, because when we were growing up, it's like there's really just one thing on the menu.
Oh, we've had the conversation
so
of,
everyone's eating it.
My mother would put food on the table, and if we didn't eat it, we went to bed hungry. You're so lucky I don't do that. And then I say, and I'm going to start doing that. And then I don't.
How does that work for you? It's a great point.
Yeah, right? I would love for everyone to have my meal, but a glass of wine is not appropriate for a 7 It's my favorite dinner. What do you do with Cash?
Yeah, he eats whatever we eat. And we might change a little bit. I'll roast some chicken, or we do the steak, and then I got to do raw cucumbers for him. And he actually likes raw vegetables, which is nice. But we find that I'm actually making meals that he will eat now. Like, we do a lot of rice, because he likes rice, and that kind of thing. And then once in a while, I'll just, you know, change a little bit. But the sustenance, the protein's always the same.
Right.
And if he doesn't eat it, he doesn't get iPad.
Oh, so that's it. I
think
think
hit him where it hurts. Hit him where it hurts, you know.
Absolutely.
I'm a big fan of bribes.
Jace, how about you? Is it dinner? How'd you grow up?
We didn't, because the thing was, with our family, I mean, we had a business. We actually had a shop. We had an antique shop. So, you know, I'd be done school. We wouldn't go home. We'd go to the shop and we'd help them, like, you know, refinish furniture. So a lot of times there was like a grilled cheese maker in the corner, or we'd order out or whatever, or Mom would make something and bring it to the store.
That's cool.
So
That's
we were all together,
work
but we were kind of eating and, you know, stripping down furniture at the same time.
Right.
Kind of like people eating in a restaurant.
Yeah, well, and that's kind of weird. It's because it's almost the same as what I do now. You know, you just pick as you go, and you eat with friends, and you know you're standing on the line just before service, eating something, and okay, first order's in.
But still, it's nice memories.
Yeah,
it is kind of nice memories. We were the same way. My sister and I ate TV in front of the Carol Burnett show, or the Muppets, and my dad always worked the night shift. My mom was on the morning shift, so she'd be with us, but really she'd have her slip-on as her nighttime outfit, because she'd just walk through the door and had to get dinner started, and she'd be in the kitchen doing her thing, and my sister and I would be doing our thing, and now my family, we all sit around the table for all of our meals. Like, it's interesting how that works. Okay, Ricardo, we've got 30 seconds.
Around the table, there was not a funny story, because my father had an alcohol problem. So I said to myself, when I'll have a family, I'll do it differently. And this is what we do now. We have a funny dinner time. When they were younger, I was a dictator, because there was no phone, nothing, just like we are together. And we leave the table when everyone is done. It's
I like that
The
rule.
people you eat with are more important than what you're eating. We have to remember this.
That's right. Give it up for Ricardo. I like that rule.